Hi, my name is Sandra Uchi, and today we're looking at how to know if a guy really loves you. So you've been dating and your relationship, and you want to know if he really loves you. Like you want to know in your relationship if this guy is really serious, if he's committed, and if he really loves you in the relationship. You're being in a relationship, and you want to find out if this guy is really in love with you, if he's committed, and if the relationship is going to go far. In this video, I'm going to teach you 5 ways you can instantly spot the red flags in a relationship. 5 ways you can instantly know if the relationship is a committed one, if he really loves you, and if the relationship is going to go far. One way to know if he really loves you is, does he talk about the future with you? Does he involve you in his future plans? Men are very logical and they are very reasonable. Like most men plan their months, their years ahead of time. So if a man really loves you, he's going to always put you in the plan. He's going to always feature you in his future. Like whenever he has plans to do several things, he's going to always involve you. I know most of you can say talk is cheap. He might always talk about putting you in his plan and he might eventually not do that. So you want to measure if his action is equal to his words. You want to find out if this person says what he does or does what he says. So a man who is really, really serious about you would always put you in his plan, will always talk about the future with you, would always do as he says, like his words are committed and his words are standard, right? He doesn't say one thing and do another thing. So you want to find out if his words are committed, if his words are equal to his actions. Most men are smooth talkers, right? They just talk and they don't do. So you want to find out if he says the same thing he does and he does the same thing he says, if he's a committed person. The truth is that if you're in a relationship with someone who says A and does B, in the future you're likely to have issues with that person because he might promise you heaven and earth, and at the end of the day, he will not achieve anything or he will not do anything, right? So talk is cheap, action is very expensive. So you want to watch out if he does what he says, he puts actions in place towards your love life, towards your relationship with him. Number two way to find out if he really loves you is, has he ever introduced you to any of his family members? Do you know any of his siblings? Do you know any of his friends? Do you know any of his close relatives? The truth is that if you matter to a man, he would introduce you to people who matter to him. So if you are really worth his time, his energy, and his effort, he would surely introduce you to people who matter to him. He will introduce you to his parents, his family, his siblings. Okay, for instance, if he doesn't even want to introduce you to his parents, he's likely to introduce you to his close relative, right? He's likely to introduce you to people who matter to him. Now, I know you might say these people also do this and end up not marrying you. Yes, the truth is that this is not like the all in all rule, but this is one major rule that people, that men who are interested in women do. Okay, men always have this thing we call solidarity. They always have a support system. They always have people who they can always rely on, talk to, or listen to. So if you happen to be in the picture, or if you happen to be someone who is close to him, he would likely introduce you to at least one person who matters to him, at least one person who he listens to, or at least one person who is his close relative. So if you're in a relationship, let's say 1 year, 2 year, and you don't know anyone who is really interested in the relationship, and you don't know anyone who is a close relative to him, it's a red flag. The third way to find out if he's really in love with you is your instinct. Yes, I know sometimes we are actually so much in love that we forget to follow our heart. Sometimes the best way to figure out if you are in a true relationship is to listen to your heart. Calm down, take a slow breath, and listen to what your mind says. Forget emotions. Listen to your heart. Sometimes you just know that this relationship is not right. You just know that this relationship is not right. That you kept seeing different signs that this relationship is not right, and your mind is telling you the same thing. but you decide to ignore.